Hey guys, it's Paul here, the Impulsive Culinarian, and in this video I want to tell you all about my Polish, gluten-free and dairy-free Kotlet Schabowy, or pork cutlet recipe. So here's a great Polish recipe for you guys. We're doing it allergen friendly because it's so delicious and it's definitely worthy of the allergen friendly menu. You take some pork chops and you pound them out, you tenderize them until they're nice and flat, you season them and you marinate them in a little bit of Dijon mustard with some fresh herbs, and it just comes out so delicious, and the satisfaction of being able to serve this to anyone at your table, whether they have celiac disease or dairy intolerant. Everyone's gonna love these, the kids included. Let's check it out. Now don't be fooled by the simplicity of this recipe, guys. They are so delicious and addictive. It starts with 2 tablespoons of Dijon mustard and 2 tablespoons of white vinegar, as well as 2 or 3 fresh sprigs of thyme, 2 garlic cloves peeled and just roughly chopped, and then 4 boneless pork chops. Go visit your butcher, get the good stuff, and get ready to enjoy a delightful dish. So trim off any big pieces of fat from your pork chops and then get the meat hammer out, the tenderizer, using the flat side, and pound out those pieces of pork until they're nice and thin. 4 beautiful cutlets ready to go. Nice and thin. Get your frustrations out on the pork chops. That's the way to go. And next you're going to be in the business of marinating these in a non-reactive glass container. So mix up your vinegar and your Dijon mustard. Just give them a nice little whisk with a fork. And then each of the cutlets, you want to sort of apply a little bit of the marinade to each layer, basically. So you're making a little sandwich of marinade in between all of those cutlets of pork. Then you want to get your hands dirty, mix up the rough chopped garlic and the fresh sprigs of thyme. Make sure that everything gets infused. Cover that up and get it in the fridge for at least an hour, but preferably overnight. So the gluten-free breading, we're just going to use 3 to 4 slices of gluten-free toast. Now you can see, even if it's toasted, it's still soft on the inside, and that's going to make a big crumb if you put it in the food processor. So put these in a 275-degree oven for around 15 to 20 minutes. Let them really dry out, and you can see they're almost nice and crisp. Set those to cool for another 15 minutes. And at the end of all of that, it's really going to be the perfect consistency. Look, they're almost like crackers. They're so dried, almost like stale bread. You pop those in the food processor and blitz them, and there's the texture you're looking for. A nice small crumb, almost like sandy texture. So you pour those gluten-free 1 cup or so of, fine breadcrumbs, as well as 1/3 of a cup of corn flour, and then 1 egg, all in shallow bowls. And to the egg, you just want to add around a tablespoon of water or so. And then you want to whisk that together, and there you have your breading station ready to go. Flour, egg, and breading. Gluten-free, of course. So get yourself a clean plate to receive the cutlets as they've been breaded, and you want to get rid of those chunks of garlic and the fresh sprigs of thyme. They've done their work. They've imparted the flavor. Now, leaving the mustard on, that's really big flavor, such a gorgeous mix when you get that mustard underneath all of that breading. So you put them in the flour and the egg and the breadcrumbs, and there you go. 4 gorgeous cutlets. So let's fry them up. Get yourself a large nonstick skillet, add in your coconut oil, around a tablespoon or 2, and once that gets nice and hot over medium heat, you want to put those cutlets in and let them fry on each side for, I would say, 2 minutes max, maybe 2 minutes and 15 seconds. You'll know when they get nice and brown. Make sure to only use medium heat, because if you go too heavy on the heat, they're going to burn and they won't cook through. So carefully take them out with a spatula, because you don't want to, destroy that breading. And there you go. Beautiful pork cutlets, perfectly seasoned and marinated. And trust me, these are going to go fast. So addictive. So guys, thanks for checking out the video. I hope you enjoyed it, and if you did, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel. 3 great videos coming out every single week. 1 based on international cuisine, another one based on allergen-friendly cooking like you're watching today, and the 3rd one based on healthy recipes, because we should all be living our best lives possible. My name is Paul, the Impulsive Culinarian. Be sure to check out my podcast every single week, coming out on Monday mornings. If you search on Apple Podcasts or any of the other podcast networks, I'm sure you'll find me there, guys. My name is Paul. I'll catch you in the next video.